Hello everyone, it's that most wonderful time of the year, but not if you're an outdoor pipe smoker. It's getting cold, the snow's coming down today, I'm shoveling my driveway, and I still plan on smoking a pipe. And so I thought I'd do a quick video about some tips for outdoor winter pipe smoking when it gets cold. So here's some of the things that I do that help, and how you too can survive. Now, if you're in a more temperate climate, you're lucky. But here we go through seasons where it's really too cold to be outside. So I figured out ways how to stretch the season and how to best smoke my Peterson pipes during this winter season. One of the ways I like to stretch the winter season is by using my garage. So I'm in my garage now. I have a TV up there and it is drywalled, but let me turn it around and show you here. It is still a garage and it is still attached to the outside. So here it is. As you can see, it's still cold outside. So, and that cold air does come in. So one of the things I found that's real helpful is to have a fan like this at the edge of my garage, and I go ahead and I close my garage door almost down to the fan. I turn that fan on high, and it gets good ventilation, sucks up the smoke, so it's actually doesn't smell like smoke at all in the garage because of just really good ventilation with that fan. And I use an electric heater in here. I've used a propane heater in here. So just something to take the chill off. I still have to be bundled up, but it cuts down on all that wind and issues of just, having to sit outside on the front porch. All right, so some of you are saying I don't have a garage, I don't have a closed off space to smoke. I can either smoke at a lounge or I can smoke outside. What are my options? So I'm just gonna go ahead and set up smoking outside, give you my tips. If you don't have a garage, if you have to sit outside, this is what you're gonna do. So there's an adage. It's not the temperature that's the issue, it's the gear. So my second tip for smoking in the winter is bundling up the right gear. Wear your layers, wear the right coat. It's a snowy day, but it's not that cold yet. So it's only, 25 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. So I can stand this. This isn't bad at all. So wear the right gear and you'll be comfortable. So another tip is pick the right pipe. So third tip, pick the right pipe. This for me is small pipe, big coat season. So that means that you want to, consider smoking a pipe that's a bit smaller because your time outside will reflect that. This is probably not the season to, unless you're really bundled up in amazing gear or, like I said, in a garage. You're going to want to maybe use one of your smaller pipes for this winter season. So one of those for me is my Peterson Standard System 317 small bent billiard. Love this pipe. Smokes great, but also a small pipe that I can easily clench. Another thing that I like in picking pipes, not just the size, but clenchability. I like to be able to clench a pipe in the winter so I can put my hands in my pocket and be a little more hands-free. Fourth, I believe, tip is warm beverage. So I have my coffee. Black coffee is what I like with pipe smoking, but whatever you like, tea, anything like that, that helps make the experience nice. And then just some tips on actually smoking the pipe. As you can see, the snow's coming right into the front porch. So getting this thing can go out any moment. You might want to use a windscreen or just keep it covered with your hands because for me the snow is actually putting it out. So this is not really an expert tutorial, is it? Just really a how I survive tutorial, and I'm no expert. There we go. I'm smoking some Peterson early morning pipe, by the way, in this beautiful snowy morning, and having my coffee, have the day off, so it's a great day to enjoy it. So, clenchable pipe, I talked about small pipe, clenchable pipe, keeping the pipe lit. This might be a good season for a lighter too instead of matches, but I do love matches. The other thing I would say is just watching the temperature of the pipe. I like smoking in colder weather, mostly fall, because the pipes regulate their temperature better. You don't have any issues with pipes getting too hot, or at least I don't. But if it's too cold, then the reality of the pipe that you're touching might not match the reality of what's kind of lit on the inside. So you do want to be careful that you're not puffing so aggressively because you feel like, it's not even warm, and then the inside is actually very hot. So be careful with that. But I generally, enjoy, even in the winter, I might wear like one glove or have one hand in my pocket, and I like to kind of feel the warmth of the pipe as well. So those are just some simple tips of how I survive smoking in the winter. One more additional tip that's not really about being outside in the winter, but I think really helps is find a pipe club, start a pipe club, find a lounge that will host a pipe club. I have a couple monthly pipe clubs that I'm part of, and we go kind of take over a lounge and smoke indoors in a lounge together. So that helps a lot. You obviously can't do that as often, so it's a couple times a month. So the pace of smoking might slow down a little bit in the winter, but that's okay. The idea is to enjoy it. This is smoking pipes. It should be comfortable, should be relaxing. So it shouldn't be an extreme sport as well. So if you're not enjoying it, get inside, get bundled up, stay warm. But or maybe send me a message if you want to do some extreme pipe smoking where we record the lowest temperatures we've smoked pipes or something like that. But no, I'm just kidding. It should be, you should try to have a comfortable setup. And what I'm trying to say is you can still have a comfortable setup even in the winter. You can be bundled up enough. You can, have a nice warm drink or be sheltered in a garage, and you can actually still have a good time in the winter. And what I find with pipe smoking, since I've gotten a little more serious with it, is it pushes me to be outside. I don't smoke inside. We don't smoke inside the house. So it pushes me to be outside, and it's actually, I think, good for you to be outside. I would have been, without coming out to smoke this pipe, I would have maybe looked out at the snow a couple times out the window. But now I'm going to sit here. I'm going to smoke the rest of this pipe, and I'm going to look at this beautiful snow coming down, and just meditate on all kinds of things in life, and just, I think that's something that's good for your health. That it is something good for your mind and your heart, even to have that outdoor time where you're doing something like smoking a pipe. So those are my tips for surviving the winter as a pipe smoker. If you have any more tips, please put them in the comments. Let me know. Did I miss anything? And I just want to end this video by saying thank you to everyone who's in these last couple of weeks as I've started this channel, subscribed and commented and shared. If there's any videos that you want to see, any ideas that you have, any comments, let me know. You can always reach out as well to my email, thepetersonpiper@gmail.com. Happy smokes, everyone, and stay warm.